Are you crying because you're not the fastest thief ever? You cannot keep up with the chest farm? You're just lagging behind and losing out on all that loot? Would you like to be the fastest thief ever? Then look no further. Welcome to the ultimate cactus farming build, the Shovelmaster 5000. Alright guys, sorry for the cringy silliness right at the beginning. Alright, so for this build, which is going to be a little bit more different from all the other ones, it doesn't actually matter what armor you wear. I have Ascended Berserkers here, I believe, and a couple of bits with Vitality on as well. Again, doesn't really matter, but it will allow you to last a little bit longer. Weapons, this is where it really counts. You want to be main-handing your short bow purely for that skill 5. And then for your second weapon set, you can either go for sword and pistol like I have here, because you get a teleport on skill 2, but that must be against a targeted enemy, which is a shame. Or you can go dagger and pistol. Your dagger and pistol is probably the best one to go for skill 3, which allows you to teleport to your enemy. For your food, I would go for peppermint omnom berry bars because it's the 30% magic find, 40% extra gold, 10% karma, etc, and 10% experience, I think. And then you want the sharpening skulls. The omnom berry bars are from Winter's Day that's just passed, and the sharpening skulls are from Halloween events. So yes, anyway, let's get back into the traits. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to say that the first one is acrobatics. If you follow this one, you'll get Condi Cleanse when you attack an enemy above like 90% health or something like that, so you can get rid of those annoying stacks of vulnerability and poison and all that kind of stuff, even the blind. You get initiative, vigor, and swiftness on dodge, which is super handy because enhanced vigor improves just that boon on you anyway, and you'll get that on your healing skill, which you're going to be using later on in getting around a bit quicker. So the second trait line we're going to go for is trickery. This is going to give us extra initiative. Stealing, recharge, which doesn't really matter, but that gives us extra initiative if you bother to use stealing. I wouldn't, because it puts you into combat and you'll be slowed from that. And it will also give you initiative on weapon swap, but I believe this only happens during combat. So if you're cheeky, you can, initiate on sword and pistol or dagger pistol, and then swap to your short bow to get out of combat, like break combat and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that one's pretty good. The rest of them don't really matter. Again, this is all about min-maxing for speed, for all about them teleprops, if you know what I mean. The last trait line is Daredevil. You want Endurance Thief, which is just a minor. The rest of them don't really matter, to be honest. You'll get health on evade, and the most important trait possible throughout this whole build is dash, which is a dodge that allows you to move slightly further. Actually, I think it's 1.5 times the normal dodge range. It's like 150 instead of 100 range, something like that. It also stacks up swiftness on you, and it also breaks any immobilization effects like roots and all that kind of business, which is super handy because obviously all the Mordrum husks trap you and they are total dicks. Okay, so the skills that we're going to be using is Channeled Vigor, which is the Daredevil healing skill that will give us endurance when we use that healing skill, and will also give us vigor due to our traits. This allows us to dodge a lot more, which is brilliant. So we can stack up even more swiftness, which is absolutely bonkers. Like, you'll never run out of swiftness. It's crazy. Then we're using Shadow Step because it's an extremely long range Shadow Step, and also has a return that you can use. So you can teleport to one place where you think there might be a sand pile, but oh no, it's not there. So you can just teleport back and continue on the route. There's a couple of places like around Red Rock Bastion that you can use that to really great effect. Anyway, so the next one will be Infiltrator's Signet, which gives us a passive initiative regeneration. Passive initiative regeneration. That's going to be great. It's only one every 10 seconds, but that extra bit of initiative is going to come in handy. There isn't anything else really to take that will help you. And then the last one is Shadow's Refuge, which is pretty much a standard for most thief builds anyway. This will allow you to break combat, or just get those sneaky chests if people are beating down on you. It's always good. Okay, so when you're traveling around, basically all you want to do is use your dodge to stack tons of swiftness. And then whilst you're, teleporting about using your skill 5 Infiltrator's arrow on the short bow to teleport around, you want to try and evade as many attacks as possible from like the thrashers. They're pretty easy to dodge through, and it will give you extra initiative and vigor, so you'll be able to get around even quicker. Again, you can use the shadow step to teleport and return to certain places to check different parts in the route. And yeah, it's just using your shadow refuge to break combat and use your channeled vigor to regain endurance and grant vigor for more dodging silliness. Oh yeah. So now you know how to be the ultimate cactus farm. Prepare your butts and your shovels. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, if you liked the video, give it a like. If you want to see more, then consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you very much, and I will see you again in the next one.